What if real wealth had nothing to do with money? What if true luxury was simply the ability to choose your time, your work, and the people you share your life with? We hear so much about success, entrepreneurship, financial freedom. And yet how many people who appear rich are quietly trapped in systems they no longer control? Naval Ravikant chose a different path. A visionary entrepreneur, early investor in companies like Twitter and Uber, but beyond that, Naval is a modern philosopher, a man who can move from wealth creation to inner peace with the same clarity and grace. He doesn't teach you how to become rich. He teaches you how to become free. And that's exactly what we'll explore today. The timeless wisdom of the Almanac of Naval Ravikant. How to discover your unique knowledge, what Naval calls specific knowledge. How to build leverage, multiplying your impact without multiplying effort. And how to refine your judgment so that each decision brings you closer to the life you actually want to live. But before we go any further, take a moment. Ask yourself, what does real wealth mean to you? Is it financial freedom, inner peace, or simply the quiet feeling of being exactly where you're meant to be? Because Naval isn't offering a quick formula or a success hack. He offers a way of seeing, a philosophy for stepping off the endless treadmill of modern life and beginning to build freedom from the inside out. So if you're ready to think, act, and decide like the most liberated minds of our time, stay with me until the end. You'll learn how to turn Naval's insights into practical tools for greater clarity, wealth, and freedom. Let's begin with the first key to his philosophy: specific knowledge, the foundation of all lasting freedom. Part 1. Specific knowledge, finding your unique domain. Naval Ravikant always begins with this idea: lasting wealth is born from specific knowledge, not the kind you're taught in school, not the kind you copy from others, but the kind you uncover within yourself. So what exactly is specific knowledge? It's a form of understanding that can't be replicated or outsourced. It's the unique blend of your talents, your curiosity, and your life story. The intersection between what you naturally do well and what you love so much that time seems to dissolve when you do it. Naval puts it simply: specific knowledge is found by pursuing your genuine curiosity and passion rather than whatever is hot right now. In other words, stop chasing trends. Start following what truly pulls at your attention, what you do even if no one was watching. An example: imagine a developer obsessed with artificial intelligence. He's not just following tutorials, he's experimenting, exploring, building things that don't yet exist. Over time, he develops intuition, a sixth sense that no degree can teach. That's specific knowledge. It's his mental signature. The same goes for an entrepreneur, an artist, or a teacher. The gap between ordinary and extraordinary is the level of uniqueness you're willing to embrace. But here's the trap of the modern world. We're taught to standardize ourselves, to fit in, follow the checklist: degree, job, stability. Yet Naval reminds us, you will get rich by giving society what it wants, but does not yet know how to get, at scale. You don't create value by repeating, you create it by expressing your singularity. Let's connect this with two modern ideas. Personal branding is how your specific knowledge expresses itself outwardly. It's how the world perceives your uniqueness. But the knowledge itself is inward. It's the root before the fruit. Flow is what you feel when you're using it. You stop thinking and start being. That timeless state of absorption is a clue. You're working from your specific knowledge. This isn't a new concept. It echoes through centuries of wisdom. Aristotle spoke of virtue as expressing the best within one's nature. Nietzsche called it the will to become oneself, the inner drive not to imitate, but to unfold according to one's true form. And Naval, in his modern language, is saying the same thing. Your destiny is hidden in what you do effortlessly when no one is watching. A short introspective exercise. Grab a notebook or open your notes app. 1. Write down 3 activities where you lose track of time. The moments when you forget to look at the clock because you're fully absorbed. 2. Then ask yourself, what would I keep doing even if nobody paid me for it? And 3. Finally, look for the intersection where your passion, your skill, and what others find valuable all meet. That's where your specific knowledge lives. It's not a lightning bolt discovery. It's a slow unveiling through curiosity, trial, and reflection. But every step closer strengthens your inner leverage. So, the first step to freedom, in Naval's view, isn't chasing money. It's discovering yourself. It's understanding what you do better than anyone else because you do it with your whole being. Tell me in the comments, what's one activity where you lose track of time? It might be the doorway to your specific knowledge. And stay with me, because in the next part, we'll explore how to turn this inner knowing into real power. Leverage, the art of multiplying your impact without multiplying your effort. Part 2, leverage, how to multiply your impact without multiplying your effort. Leverage, it's the art of doing more with less. Naval Ravikant reminds us again and again, your time is limited, but your impact doesn't have to be. Instead of working harder, you learn to work smarter, to find that point where a small, well-placed effort creates an exponential result. And here's the best part. This kind of leverage isn't reserved for millionaires or tech geniuses. It's available to everyone who understands how to use it. Examples. Artificial intelligence. Imagine building a tool that can create, analyze, or solve problems automatically. What once took you a full day can now reach thousands of people without you doing more. Your effort stays constant. Your reach grows infinitely. YouTube and content creation. You record a video once, and it can be watched 1,000,000 times. That's leverage in its purest form. 1 hour of creative work turns into thousands of hours of impact. Code and automation. Naval calls code the ultimate form of leverage. A few lines of code can replace the manual effort of hundreds of people. Even something simple like automating your reminders or email workflows is a small lever that buys you back time for higher value work. A philosophical perspective. Seneca once wrote, "It's not the workload that exhausts us, it's the chaos." Leverage isn't just about technology. It's about structure, about designing your life intentionally. A single, well-leveraged day is worth more than 3 unfocused ones. Leverage is discipline meeting clarity. It's the quiet power of alignment. Applying it personally. Start here. Identify your specific knowledge, the thing you do better or understand deeper than most. Then find your lever, a platform, a product, a tool, or even a relationship that amplifies it. Your goal, make your work work for you. For example, if you're skilled in AI, you could build a micro tool or a mini course. Your unique knowledge becomes a living system, one that keeps creating value long after you've stopped working on it. Practical exercise. This week, pick one small lever you can create right now. A short tutorial or blog post. A small automation to save time. A strategic collaboration or introduction. Write it down. Commit 30 minutes to start. Then observe how that one seed begins to multiply your results. If this idea of leverage resonates with you, drop a comment and share what's one lever you could create this week. And if you want to keep exploring how Naval turns knowledge into freedom, subscribe. That's your next small lever. Because in the next part, we'll see the other side of the equation. Leverage without judgment can destroy everything. Up next, we'll explore judgment. The art of wise decision-making transforms raw power into real value. Part 3. Judgment. The art of making the right decision. Naval Ravikant often says, leverage amplifies judgment. In other words, even if you have all the tools, all the money, all the leverage in the world, without sound judgment, those same assets can turn success into disaster. Judgment is the ability to know when to act, how to act, and just as importantly, when not to act at all. It's the inner compass that turns power into value instead of chaos, stress, or regret. Examples: investors and entrepreneurs. Two startups can have the same funding, the same technology, the same talent, and yet one thrives while the other fails. Why? Because of judgment, the quality of strategic decisions, which market to target, when to pivot, how to allocate time and capital. Judgment is what transforms potential into reality. Artists and creators. A viral video or a timeless album isn't just about talent, it's about decisions, what to share, when to release, and how to engage your audience. Creativity without judgment is noise. Creativity with judgment becomes legacy. Leaders and managers. Even with the best team and resources, poor judgment can turn opportunity into disaster. Naval reminds us judgment isn't something you're born with. It's refined through experience, reading, and self-reflection. Philosophical parallels. Stoicism. Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius taught that we can't control events, only our judgment about them. That's the same insight Naval echoes. A powerful lever is useless if your judgment is clouded by emotion. Nietzsche. For Nietzsche, mastery of self and clarity of intent are essential. Without them, even great energy becomes scattered or wasted. Judgment is the force that channels chaos into creation. Cognitive psychology insights. Good judgment also relies on mental clarity and on recognizing your own biases. Confirmation bias. We tend to seek evidence that proves we're right. True judgment means questioning your own assumptions. Emotional impulsivity. Decisions made in anger, fear, or excitement often backfire. Naval emphasizes meditation and stillness, not as rituals, but as training for clear thought. Time versus consequence gap. Poor judgment seeks quick wins. Wise judgment sees the long arc, the invisible cost or reward that unfolds over time. These principles help you maximize your leverage while minimizing the chance of costly mistakes. Practical exercise. Take a few minutes and write down 3 recent decisions you've made. For each one, ask yourself, what truly guided this choice? Fear, desire, or clarity? Then, imagine how you might approach it differently with stronger judgment. Pro tip: repeat this once a week for a month. You'll notice your discernment sharpening and your choices compounding in power and precision. If you recognize yourself in these dilemmas, share in the comments one decision you'd like to revisit through this lens. If this part helped bring you a bit more clarity, give it a like. It's a small gesture that makes a big difference in supporting this work. And if someone you know is facing an important decision, share this video with them. Sometimes one sentence at the right moment can completely change a direction. And if you want to keep exploring how Naval transforms knowledge, leverage, and judgment into a full philosophy of freedom, subscribe so you don't miss what's next. For those who want to dive deeper, I've curated a playlist on thinkers like Aristotle and Nietzsche, whose wisdom perfectly complements Naval's vision. You can find the link right above or in the description. Part 5. Crafting a Life of Freedom. designing your intentional life. Freedom isn't some distant goal. It's built day by day, a way of living you shape by hand, one choice at a time. So far, you've explored Naval's 3 pillars: specific knowledge, leverage, and judgment. But these aren't just tools or strategies. They're meant to help you create an intentional life, a life where every decision, every minute, every relationship becomes a conscious act of freedom. The flow. It starts with specific knowledge, the unique skills and insights only you can offer the world. This is your raw material, your inner gold. Next comes leverage, how you multiply your impact without burning out. Through media, technology, and systems, you turn your knowledge into expanding energy. But without judgment, leverage can crush you instead of freeing you. Judgment is your rudder. It guides your ship toward clarity, not chaos. When these 3 forces align, true freedom emerges. The freedom to choose how you live, who you work with, and why you do what you do. Freedom habits. Naval doesn't believe in overnight transformations. He believes in small, consistent actions repeated with purpose. Here are 3 simple daily, weekly practices, 3 gestures of freedom. 1. 10 minutes reflecting on your decisions. Each morning or evening, grab a notebook. Write down a decision you've made or need to make. Ask yourself, am I acting out of fear, desire, or clarity? This turns your awareness into a compass. 2. 1 hour daily in your specific knowledge. Read, create, explore, experiment. Writing, coding, designing, teaching, whatever your unique domain is. An hour a day isn't much, but over a year, it adds up to 350+ hours of deep growth. 3. 1 high-leverage action per week. Choose 1 action each week that has lasting impact. Build a system, publish something meaningful, learn a new tool, delegate a task. The goal isn't doing more, it's creating better. These 3 practices, reflection, learning, creation, become the engine of your inner freedom. Picture yourself as a sculptor in front of a block of marble. Each day, you chip away something, a fear, a distraction, a limiting belief. Gradually, the shape of your freedom takes form, not by adding, but by removing, not by rushing, but by refining. Building freedom is like that, carving the essential, one deliberate stroke at a time. So what will be your next freedom action? Write it in the comments. A change, a habit, or a decision. If this exploration of Naval's philosophy inspired you, leave a like, subscribe, and join me to keep building a clearer, freer, more intentional life. Remember, freedom isn't something you receive, it's something you create. One conscious choice at a time. Conclusion. The real game is within. From the very beginning, Naval Ravikant has guided us along a paradoxical path, where the pursuit of wealth transforms into the pursuit of clarity, and where outer freedom always begins with inner freedom. He doesn't teach us to run faster, but to run in the right direction, to build a life that no longer depends on the opinions of others or the fear of lacking, but on the simple peace rooted in awareness. Naval says, desire is a contract you make with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. Every desire is an agreement with frustration. True wisdom is about reducing these contracts until only what you genuinely want to experience remains, here, now. Freedom, in the end, isn't having everything you want. It's not needing everything. It's that quiet moment when you stop proving, comparing, justifying, and simply exist, whole, present, aligned. Yes, the real game isn't success, status, or money. The real game is internal. It's an art of living, a way of inhabiting the world with intention. And if you take away just one teaching from Naval, let it be this: your freedom doesn't come from the outside. It emerges from your own perspective. Remember, wisdom isn't found in accumulation, but in simplification. Every day, choose less to live more. See you soon, right here on Deep Life Lessons.